Hello and welcome to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. Today we're taking a look at a game that came out a while ago, but it's also available currently as a free-to-play option on Steam. It's called Dwarfs. It is a strategy-style game, probably comparable to Dwarf Fortress, although it's going to be a little bit simpler, at least early on. And also, one thing is the developer did hire a voice actor, which, if you're a fan of Minecraft, you might recognize him. Take a listen. Yes, that is the voice of Honeydew from the Yogscast. So, kind of a cool little indie developer. Heard someone love playing dwarves and hired him. I think the rumor is for some Jaffa cakes. But let's get into the game itself. This is the tutorial. It does explain all of the basic mechanics. It's fairly straightforward anyway. You want to collect minerals, you want to defend your base, and you want to avoid nasty, catastrophic events, kind of like floods, lava, whatnot. So it's going to be a lot like other games in the genre. Like I said, Dwarf Fortress, Town's another good example. But there are several different game modes. This tutorial, there's also campaign. The main game is the arcade mode, which we will look at in a little bit. The most important thing is minerals, and you gotta collect them. You see the little shiny things in the corner that Simon's telling us about? I'm sorry, Honeydew's telling us about? These are worth 75 minerals each. And the problem is, your guy just wants to wander around aimlessly and just dig wherever the heck he feels like. You can kind of guide him by drawing arrows towards there, but they cost you gold. But you get a gold per square, and you get lots of gold for resources, so it balances out. Also, you can see the gameplay is pretty slow to start with. You can hold down S to increase the speed, which we will look at in a little bit. But just kind of digging our way. Got nice kind of friendly, upbeat music in the background. We got Honeydew's voice doing the acting. Just fun little combination. If I do have a complaint, it's the fact that if you miss one thing, you'll lose your base really quickly. But if you're good at it, and you're good at watching the map, maybe playing really zoomed out and reacting quickly, it's probably a fun game. And now that it's a free-to-play, you can actually go and try it out. There is a, I think, $10 option which unlocks everything, or a couple of small microtransactions to unlock individual modes. I wouldn't call this a pay-to-win style system. It's not that you're buying power, it's just buying new modes to play in. And it is available on Steam as free-to-play. And this mission, he just kind of teaches us to gather more minerals. We gotta do that patch and then go to the next patch. Generally, dwarves like shiny things, so if you send them on an arrow to one mineral patch, they'll get them all. So let's just kind of fast-forward out of this mission and find something a little bit more complex-ish. Alright, here's the main screen. We see, got some locked content. Was it $3 to unlock that? But we're going to go into arcane mode. Arcade mode, not arcane. No, dwarves don't use magic. We're going to do a normal difficulty, 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes to do what you can. If you hold on S, you can get a lot higher score, but you also die a lot faster. And this is kind of the endless dungeon, the main game. So this is kind of the real, I guess you would call it, end game. You start with one dwarf, and you do have to kind of click on your dwarf to be able to get arrows going. You can see I sent him along his way, but one thing I can do is I can just send him back to those arrows, and then he'll pick up from there and continue along. See, once he got to that spot, now he's going to go ahead and get on that path and go towards minerals. These blank spots, the little black areas, they are not holes. Your guy won't fall through. They're unexplored areas. They have no idea what's in them. It could be treasure. It could be just a cavern. It could be lava or water, though. And those are the death traps. And the problem is the dwarves aren't all that smart, so yeah, that happened. You gotta drop a wall. You gotta drop a wall. Drop a wall. No, it's on a wall. It's actually in the middle bottom. That little green circle on the left is the wall. And if water gets to your base, slowly, then you lose. And you can see that's the whole area right there. And I don't know why I'm putting my name on that, because that was not a good score, but that's what happens when you don't finish a tutorial before you get into the game. Let's try that again now that I actually know where the wall is. In addition, we have, I think, versus mode? I actually didn't look into that too much. It required a full game purchase, which I haven't gotten yet. Might grab that in the next Steam sale. You see, got our 2 diggers. Diggers do come out intermittently, and then you can hire dwarf warriors for 100 gold. Of course, if you're hiring a bunch of warriors, you can't do manual arrows, so your guy wanders aimlessly, and then they dig into water and you die. So it's kind of a balancing act. It is a strategy game. It's probably pretty casual, but still, there's some thinking involved and some planning. It's probably the same difficulty as Towns, maybe a little bit easier. Or maybe at least a little bit less in-depth than Towns, because Towns have to deal with the multiple layers. But you don't also have the amazing acting skills of Honeydew. Also, you know, I noticed my dwarf, for some reason, he didn't actually want to dig out that area. He went to one mineral patch and then walked away. You lazy bum. Get back to work. Unfortunately, it cost me a lot of minerals to go gold to go back there. I keep saying minerals because I'm really excited about StarCraft 2, Heart of the Swarm, coming out next week. Today's the 4th, so it'll be out in 8 days. Alright. Get all that. Get all that. You can see I got some treasure, got some gold there. I don't have to dig it. And I got 3 warriors. They kind of just will patrol around your area. You can push a little button and they'll actually come back. Or you can manually control them, putting these expensive arrows down, and they'll go find a monster and kill it for you. Your diggers can fight too. They're just not nearly as good at fighting. In fact, they'll die to just about anything. So is the game all that innovative? No, it's been done before, but it's a free-to-play game. It's fun. It's decently strategic. Oh! Found a monster. And it's a genre that I feel that hasn't been overdone yet. It's not like zombies. Zombies, everyone does it, and it's just like, oh, can we stop with the zombie games? There's only a handful of them, and this one isn't the most in-depth. Oh no, I'm gonna lose my guy. But overall, it's a fun little game. It's something you can just go and download on Steam, try for an hour or so, and if you like it, send them some money and unlock more modes. Other games could be Dwarf Fortress, obviously, a game of dwarves, Towns, plenty of games in the genre, but I don't think it's completely saturated like some styles of gaming are. We're just gonna deal with this guy. Come on. Come on. Also, in the tutorial, one of the missions, the dwarf that's talking you through it, doing the voice acting, will sing the Diggy Diggy Hole song. So if you actually want to hear that, you can go and play through the tutorial and find it out. Just gonna keep digging. My 5 minutes is nearly up, so I'm gonna probably just play through this one last little bit of mission, and then that'll probably be it for the game. Oh, never mind. I won't need 5 minutes because I got water and I got a lot of holes connected to it. So first, you put up walls. And the other problem is dwarves can dig through walls. Look at that. My digger is digging it. No, digger, don't do it. No. Blah 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 blah. Free to play game available on Steam. $10 to unlock everything. You can go into the game, look at the microtransactions to unlock individual stuff. Fun little game. Definitely worth trying out if you haven't tried it yet. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to more from MMO Play. Honeydew, you failed me.